We still read Frankenstein today, and of course it's been quite a while now, because at first it's an amazing story. It's got great fantasy elements, it's got just wonderful characters, it's an engaging story. But more than that, it really focuses on a central question that counts as much today as it did then. Technology versus morality. Just because we can build something, should we build it? What are the implications of that? There are lots of examples of the use of the word Frankenstein to kind of mean technology out of control. In World War II, for example, in 1945, at the bombing of Hiroshima, one reporter is reported to have said, "We have created a Frankenstein." Even the name Frankenstein sort of gets taken apart a bit itself in a Frankenstein fashion, and words get created from it. Think of the word Frankenfood, which is often meant to refer to genetically modified food. There are also references constantly in popular culture to Frankenstein. There are, of course, reimaginings of the character himself. There was the very earliest movie by Thomas Edison, a very short film that you can still see on the internet of Frankenstein, to more modern interpretations like Tim Burton's Frankenweenie. We also have the Munsters on television, if you're familiar with old TV shows, old black and white TV shows that featured a kind of Frankenstein-type character. So look around you, you'll find them in your breakfast cereal if you eat Frankenberries. Let's listen again to a selection from Frankenstein, this one from a little later in the book.
The monster saw my determination in my face and gnashed his teeth in the impotence of anger. "Shall each man," cried he, "find a wife for his bosom, and each beast have his mate, and I be alone? I had feelings of affection, and they were requited by detestation and scorn. Man, you may hate, but beware. Your hours will pass in dread and misery, and soon the bolt will fall which must ravish from you your happiness forever. Are you to be happy while I grovel in the intensity of my wretchedness? You can blast my other passions, but revenge remains. Revenge henceforth dearer than light or food. I may die, but first you, my tyrant and tormentor, shall curse the sun that gazes on your misery. Beware, for I am fearless, and therefore powerful."
I hope you enjoyed that short reading. As you think about Frankenstein, just be aware in your environment of references to Frankenstein. At its core, Frankenstein is about science versus nature, and it's a battle we still fight.